Okay, well, we are live right now, so we're here sharing our comments, our pre-event comments with the live stream audience. And please come on up. I have three of the DC council members from the ISOC-DC chapter. They want to thank you for joining. I want to thank you for joining. I'm Paul Brigner, by the way, the North American Regional Bureau Director for the Internet Society. So introducing here our co-convener, is that the title for the DC chapter? David Vyorst.
Hi, I'm the co-convener of the DC chapter, and we're very proud to be putting on events like this. We see it as our duty to foster discussion, to help guide the internet through.
No cuts. We're live. But we can let it start again. So we'll cut after this.
We see it as our mission to carry ISOC's mission to DC. And as such, we try and foster events and discussions that will lead to enlightened decision making on policies that impact the internet. And over the past 2 or 3 years, we've had some very high profile events that have actually had a good impact.
Stephanie, please introduce yourself.
I'm Stephanie Duchesneau, just elected to the ISOC-DC Council, and we're really excited to be putting on this event about the IANA transition and its implications for internet governance, and to be working with Judith, Hellerstein, and Stephen Miller.
Before you pass off, Stephanie, can you tell us a little bit about what you do and your interest in this topic?
Sure. So I work as a consultant at Fairwinds Partners. We do internet strategy work. Right now, it's largely focused around the GTLD program. We consult brands that are going through the process, both on their own applications and work on other applications as well, how to plan defensively for the launch of new GTLDs.
Great. Thank you for being on the DC Council.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Steve Miller. I recently retired from the State Department after 22 years, focusing mainly on international internet, telecom, and cyber policy. I just joined the chapter's council as well, and coming out of the U.S. government, I know that there's many people in town, not just government officials, decision makers, policy makers, but also think tanks, academics. DC is a very rich community for people who care about the issues of internet governance and keeping the internet whole and free and secure. And so I think we've got a great base here for putting on events that draw on the resources of the Washington, D.C. Community, all the different communities that make up the academic and government and NGO communities, but also to broadcast those out according to links like this, on the web to the whole world, and to also archive them for future reference. So we view that as our mission, our contribution to the ISOC community. And so we're going to keep on that path in the coming months and years. Here's Judith.
Hi, I'm Judith Hellerstein. I'm also on the council and also one of the founders of the DC chapter. So I wanted to echo David's views, and we also hope that others, we want to reach out to other people also in the technology community or education or all different sectors, because the internet and internet freedom it's just a core of what happens in every aspect of our lives, especially on the policy issues, and this issue on the IANA transition is very important, and we need to really look at it and understand what the issues. And to quote one of the legends of the Internet Society, Vin Cerf, we really need to make sure we don't mess it up.
Thank you so much. That is a great introduction, and thank you all for putting on this event. By the way, this group and a couple others who we're going to introduce in a minute brought together all the speakers, and they've handled a lot of the logistics for this event. So they do this often in DC. So speaking of doing things often in DC, of course we're going to have an in-person audience here, but there are a lot of people out there who would like to be tuned into the DC chapter. How would they do that, and can they do that? Do they have to be living in DC to participate? Why don't you give them some ideas about how they can join in?
Absolutely. We welcome participation from anybody in the greater Washington, D.C. area directly. You can find us online at www.isoc-dc.org. You can find our group on Facebook or on LinkedIn. You can sign up and receive emails, attend all our events, help in planning our events, join in discussions online. And we welcome people joining in our discussions online from all over the world. We have people who receive emails and participate in our Facebook group and our LinkedIn group from all four corners of the world. So please join us.
So they can like join and get on the mailing list, even if
Sure,
they're not
yeah.
in the DC area.
Sure. Anybody worldwide can join our email list and can participate in our conversations online. To be an official member, you have to live or work in this area, but you can virtually watch all of our events live stream worldwide, comment on them, and participate at just about the same level online.
Well, thank you. Unless there's any other comments, we'll go ahead and introduce our other, is it 2 more council members that we're going to introduce? One more today. So we'll be right back with you.
But as a coder, I'm going to one time.